Miguel Arati back here with the CRP, and we're going to put our Wage Rage boxing hat on. We're going to check out some of the odds for this weekend coming up. It's early in fight week. What we like to do is we like to review the odds at the start of fight week and then see around the weigh-ins where they've gone, if they've moved or if they haven't moved, or what the deal is there. So that's what we're looking at here. This is the start of fight week. This is for Queensberry Promotions. Frank Warren at the Royal Albert Hall this Saturday in London. Not a lot of reason to look at this card usually, you know. Typical British card, you know, from an American perspective with local fighters, you know, British fighters there with huge odds. There's nothing that's even a three-figure line on here. The reason to watch this card, the reason to keep an eye on it, Daniel Dubois, a 21-year-old heavyweight who's 9-0 already. He's coming up. He's facing veteran Razvan Cojanu, and he's a massive favorite in this fight. And we're going to be hearing more out of Daniel Dubois. Daniel Dubois kind of taking on a prospect watch kind of thing for the American fans. Another thing that kind of worries me before we get into the quick odds run here is, you know, we're the American heavyweights like this. Dubois being groomed for a fight with Nathan Gorman. He's, you know, that's a rivalry that people are keeping an eye on. There are other heavyweights in England besides Anthony Joshua and Tyson Fury that are on the way up, as well as the veterans there. So I'm not seeing as robust an American scene, and, you know, we got 6 times the people. So time for people to wake up. Royal Albert Hall odds for this Saturday, March 8th. Queensberry Promotions putting a bunch of crush fights together. We got in the middleweight division, the main event, Liam Williams, the veteran Williams, looking to take on Joe Mullender. Williams minus 25-25 right now at the books, means the odds are moving around for that one. Joe Mullender at plus 1285 on the return. That's a 12-rounder. Moving up the card, we got welterweight action. Johnny Garton, a minus 1,200 favorite as he faces Chris Jenkins. Jenkins coming back at plus 660. That's the closest line we're going to read right now. You may see more lines for the Royal Albert Hall pop up later on in the week. By the time we look at these odds for, you know, the weigh-ins, I don't think that there'll be great changes, like something will be real tight or anything like that. But you may get more of them. We may get the over-unders. The over-under is something you want to look at in the Daniel Dubois fight. The light heavyweight co-main event, Anthony Yarde, another well-regarded light heavyweight. They're looking for him to do big things. He's in another one of those pad fights where he's at minus 7,500. He's taking on Travis Reeves, who's kicking back at plus 3,000. Those are the same odds for Dubois and Cojanu. Dubois at minus 7,500. Cojanu coming back at plus 3,000. Once again, American audience, Daniel Dubois may be one of those heavyweights that we've got to pay attention to. On the British scene, he's already a top 10 rated heavyweight. It's a pretty deep pool of talent they have over there. So that means something, and he's just 21 years old. So Daniel Dubois this weekend, putting in the ring time. We can look for him later this year to face Nathan Gorman. Nathan Gorman, another Queensberry product who we've got on the slate for later on this month. So keeping an eye out on the British heavyweights, Anthony Joshua, Tyson Fury making an impact. Might as well do our homework. I'm Miguel Arati for the CRP.